Okay, Kaylee, I'm going to try to keep this short. Yes, you will see that I have removed the tarot cards. I got to thinking more and more and more about it. They were basically telling me the frame of mind you were in or what had caused you to feel like you're in a rut. This card here, I'm not sure I'm going to pronounce it correctly. It's Hobjab, and I don't know if the J is silent or not, so Hobjab. But like I mentioned in the other one, this one was a bridge between what the tarot was saying, where it's the reason why you were feeling stuck, and to transition you from it to the answer to your actual question, which was how to get unstuck. And since I didn't really know what part of your life, I think it's the tarot answered both where in your life and why and how you got in that situation. And then this bridge, the job. Anyways, it was the bridge. I'm going to go back to it because there was a portion in here that really spoke, and I want to reiterate it. It is a difficult job. Where did it go? He exists only through the collections of our fears, but he refuses to tell me what the G in his name stands for because, he says, the more we know about him, the less power he has and the harder it is to do his job. And his job is to keep us afraid of the little things and to blow them out of proportion. So this phrase right here is what really stuck to me. He refuses to tell me what the G in his name stands for because, he says, the more we know about him, the less power he has. The more we know about him, the less power he has. So, this to me was the bridge between what the tarot was saying and the answer to your question. Rekindle lost goals or desires, expand your vision, and honor messages in your dreams. Transmute all poisons and shed the skins of the past, and honor the change in progress. So I'm going to talk a little bit about those two. Rekindling lost goals and desires. You are coming from a position of, I don't know if it's mental, psychological, beating yourself up, or others around you saying it. Sometimes we get around people that unconsciously say negative things that stop us in our tracks. That they will brush something aside, not thinking of the impact that actually has upon us. I want you to sit down and think about from the time you were a little person, a little kid, all the way up to your current age, and all the different goals that you thought of, all the different things, no matter how outlandish they are, no matter how outlandish they are, think about them. And anything that pops up that you as an adult now have even the slightest inkling, I want you, that you could possibly do as an adult, write them down and look at them and see just from your own perspective. Don't ask anybody else's opinion. I want you to look at those and what emotions those desires, those goals bring up. Put a happy face, a smiley face, or a question mark beside them. And I want you to look at each of those and I want you to think, I can do any of these. Which ones do I want to do? I want you to rekindle your lost goals or your lost desires. It doesn't matter if it was a hobby. It doesn't matter if it seems impractical as a child. Look at those goals. Look at those desires and see what is possible, and I mean physically possible, as a person who's an adult. I'm not talking about your financial situation. I want you to take that outside of it for the moment. I just want you to write down, is this something an adult could achieve? Just take that as a moment. Now I want you to expand your view, your vision. You do not have to be held back by, oh, this is something I can't do. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that come into the equation of what I'm asking you to do and to think about. It may not be something you can do in the location you're at now. Maybe you might have to do it online. You may have to be able to do it remotely. It could be a remote job. There are a lot of remote jobs right now with the way the world is right now in this current situation. So I want you to think about that. You don't have to do this in your specific location. You may feel like, hey, I could do this if I was in another country. I could do this if I was in another state. I could do this if I was in another city. I could do this if I was in another county. Can I do it remotely? Do I have to physically be present? Is this something I can do here but send off to a specific location or other locations? Honoring the messages in your dreams. To me, that says honoring your dreams. You have the right to them. You have the right to your goals. You have the right to your desires. And anyone that says something, even offhand, that does not support you, that actually breaks you down in some way, form, or fashion, is not someone who is actually thinking of your goodness. Is not someone who's actually thinking about you in a positive manner. Maybe they're jealous of you having these dreams still. I don't know. I didn't look into that. Now I want you to look at transmuting all the poisons. Whether it is because you still hold on to negative mentality, or someone has given you information in the past that, struck such a huge chord with you that you feel like, well, if they said it, it must be true. Those are toxic. Those are poisons. It doesn't matter who it came from. You need to transmute that. And by transmute, how do you get rid of poisons? You dilute them. You give them an antibody. Sometimes that means therapy. Shed the skin of the past. There are a lot of people that have importance in our lives, or that may still be with us or may not. However, you can still honor their place in your life and what they meant to you or mean to you without allowing them to continue to be in your life. You're honoring the place or the position they held or the memories, but you're not allowing that person to continue to be toxic in your life. You're not allowing them to continue to feed you poison. So just like a snake would rub against something hard or non-moving or sharp so that it could slice the outer skin and shed it to put the new skin, sometimes we have to shed our old relationships. And yeah, you can still honor what they meant, but you still have to let go of it. Well, I should say you don't have to, but that's what this is telling me. Honor the change in progress. Do you want to get unstuck or not? There are things you're going to have to let go of, and you're going to have to honor that you are worthy enough to move forward. Well, I hope this helps. If you have any other questions, if I'm right or not, or if I'm close or not, please let me know. Like I said, it has been a while, since over a year since I've done any readings, but I hope this helps. Please let me know.